It's a case of third time. Lucky for the Boomers. For the third straight FIBA Asia Cup, Australia has defeated China to win the championship. And they did it in some style, too. Let's take a look at how it all went down. So the stage was set for an epic clash between the two powerhouses of Asian basketball, the defending champions and tournament favorites, Australia, taking on a China side that had made a surprise run to the final after upsetting heavily favored Iran in the semifinals. The Australians came into this game with a 3-0 record, having defeated Lebanon, Iran, and New Zealand by an average margin of 21 points per game. The closest any of those teams got was 13 points, which was during their first group stage match against Lebanon. Meanwhile, the Chinese were also undefeated coming into this final, having defeated Kazakhstan, South Korea, and the Philippines by an average of 17 points per game. However, from the tip-off, it was clear that this would not be like the previous two finals. China came out with a lineup that featured 4 players who were all above 6'9", and they started the game with an 8-0 run, forcing 2 early timeouts from the Boomers. And despite Australia settling into the game after those early setbacks, the first quarter remained close throughout, with neither team able to create any separation. Patty Mills did his best to keep the Australian side in the game early with some clutch scoring, including this triple at the buzzer that gave the side a 21-19 lead heading into the second quarter. In the second period, the physicality increased and tempers flared, with several heated exchanges and technical fouls given out. But the Boomers took advantage of the extra possessions created by the physicality, as they scored 5 second chance points in the quarter, helping them to establish their first double-digit lead of the game at 42-32 at halftime. Coming out of the break, Australia continued to play with intensity on both ends of the floor, and they quickly extended their lead to as much as 16 points. And despite China cutting it back to 10 at the start of the fourth quarter, the Boomers had an answer for everything the Chinese threw at them, and they cruised to a 10-point victory, winning their third straight FIBA Asia Cup title. Patty Mills was named the tournament MVP after averaging 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists per game over the course of the 6-game tournament. So overall, that was an impressive performance from Australia. They were able to impose their will on the boards, outbounding the Chinese 51-35. And they also took care of the ball, well, committing just 9 turnovers in this contest. Patty Mills, as we already mentioned, was terrific throughout the tournament, and his backcourt mate, Josh Giddey, put in a Herculean effort in this one, finishing with 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. Joe Ingles also had a great all-around game, finishing with 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. As for China, this was a valiant effort from the young guns. Do you want it? Forget that. These are basically the same team that lost to the Philippines in the quarterfinals of the recent FIBA World Cup. And to make it all the way to the final of the Asia Cup is a commendable effort, considering the amount of young players that they have on this roster. Their naturalized player, Andre Blatch, had another excellent tournament, finishing as the leading scorer for his team with 22 points. He also grabbed 10 rebounds for good measure. However, he got plenty of help from his teammates in this one, with 5 other players scoring at least 8 points in this contest. But ultimately, it wasn't enough, as Australia proved to be too strong, too physical in the end. So congratulations to Australia on winning their third straight FIBA Asia Cup title. That's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do you want to? Forget to leave a like and subscribe, so you don't want to miss any of our future content. Catch you guys in the next one.